It's Audrey, Changing Tides Energy, and we are just out on our little nature walk. Today, we're going somewhere different. We're doing a little something different. It is day 6 of coming back to you, and I am feeling really good. Overall, I am sleeping so much better. I honestly feel stronger. It's amazing what can happen when you challenge yourself with weights. I have always had a pretty good relationship with weightlifting, but it's been inconsistent on and off. And oh my gosh, like different little trail. So pretty. And I would say that I kind of took a year off. And I started getting back into it last fall, but I've just really upped my consistency and really increased my weights. So I'm noticing some shifts from that and just feeling strong. Obviously, my cardio, like out of breath, walking up this hill. But anyway, I'm going to take a moment. So yeah, feeling good. And honestly, not having dairy or gluten in my life or added sugar, I think is really helping as well. So today's topic is about if you want something different in your life, then you have to do something different to get it. You need to do something different in your life. Mix up your routine. Go for a walk in a different place. Go to a different trail. Stop at a different coffee shop. Get up at a different time. Read a different book in the morning. Do self-care in a different way. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's like spring, but it's actually pretty cold today. It's just a little chilly, but if you want, everyone's okay. If you want to feel differently in your life, then you have to take different actions. So that is why I started this Coming Back to You series. You may be able to relate, but sometimes if you're experiencing depression or grief or whatever, it can be difficult to like do the things that you know would help you feel good. It can be hard to take that step. It can be hard to just get moving. So if you're watching this and you're not feeling very good, mentally or emotionally, like, good job watching this. Way to just stretch your mind and your spirit and your adventure. I'm just going to show you where we're going because dang, it's pretty out right now. So that's one of the big reasons why I jumped into this Coming Back to You series, or felt called to, I think, was just to inspire me to really get me back on track. As far as doing the things that I know really help keep me balanced and centered in my mind, body, and spirit. Because I want to live. Like, I want to live while I'm here on this earth. It is a privilege to be a guest on this earth. There is beauty if we want to see it. We can look for it. We can find it. And that's how I want to live. So here I am, day 6, coming back to you and wanting to share that when you do something different in your life, then you can get different results. And this beautiful moment just really reminded me of when I lived in Anchorage and I felt so stifled every day in my natural expression. I felt like I just really didn't like what I was doing and what I needed to do every day to just keep the ball rolling, pushing it uphill. It did not feel good for years and years and years. Like, yes, there were like moments and there were things, but the overall was like a gut wrenching, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I was doing it anyway because I thought I had to. So I was kind of sick of just having these pep talks every morning or like working so hard just to get through the day and just get through my life. And I found this talk and it just really stuck with me. It was like a combination of like Joe Dispenza and Wayne Dyer. But I think it was Joe Dispenza who was just like, you can create your day. What are you how are you creating your day? Are you creating your day? Because if you're not, you can, and you should be, and you can. And what's stopping you? And how do you get rid of those perceived reasons and perceived excuses? Like, how do you get rid of those? Well, you get so sick of your situation that you get forced into that space of discomfort where you're actually ready to do something different, to make a change. And it can be small. And I didn't change my career completely and move out of a city I'd lived in for 20 years, like instantly. And those big changes aren't in the cards for everybody. But I will say that it was a series of small choices, different choices every day. Not every day, but a lot of days over the course of several years that have continued to help me evolve and grow and expand into this new space. And, this is a time of creation for me as well. Really recreating how I serve and where I spend my attention and energy and how I'm utilizing the healing gifts and different ways to share with the collective. So just taking the time to really tap in and see like what is it? What is it that gives me energy? What is it that excites me and makes me want to like jump out of bed in the morning? I never thought I could live like that. I always thought it was survival and how do you just get through the day, or what are you going to do to make today better? What's the next vacation to look forward to? When do you get to see your friends or family again, or whatever it is. We don't have to live in anticipation of something better in the future. You can create that for yourself right now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You can create that in our mind space. That opportunity is there. You can envision and dream and expand in your mind and in your consciousness just a fraction of what is possible in this realm. It is a fraction. Like our greatest imaginations cannot even touch the possibilities that are out there. And I hear you. Money, relationships, family, jobs, obligations, health. Like I hear you. And let it go. Just dream. Just dream. And see what you can find. See what's out there for you in your imagination. If there were no fears, if there was nothing there holding you back, in your freest state and space. Where are you? And what are you doing? Who are you with? It's okay to go there. It's okay to dream. It's okay. You deserve that. You deserve to live in your truth and to attract into your life that magnificent beauty. It's there for you too. It's there for all of us. If you want to live by the ocean, move somewhere by the ocean. If you want to go to a desert, go to a desert. Just try it for a little while. Nothing has to be permanent. Nothing really is permanent. All we really have is the present moment, which I'll say I did not anticipate to come over here at such low tide. This is the latest I've done my little walk and talk during the day. It's actually after 7 in the evening. And as you can see, the tide is very low. Normally this is all underwater. Standing in the bottom of the ocean. This really is a pretty cool beach. Really enjoying these walks with you and hope that the messages are helpful or bring some sort of inspiration. I'll tell you, I've made so many really significant shifts in my life over the decades, just on a path of evolution and expansion and healing. And oh my gosh, when you embed yourself into a state of like just fear and anxiety, and you know, there's all sorts of things to work through. It really can slow down it can slow down just the present moment or the experience of life. But really, what it does is it just helps you expand at an even deeper level. If you're willing to dive in and not just like numb out or not just stay busy and distract yourself from the truth and the realness inside of you, then you like have the courage to ask yourself those questions and to think about what your dream day really would or could be like. We have this life here. We are here for a very short time, and all I know is that we cannot force our healing. We cannot force change. Things will happen in the flow. If you're feeling inspired, or if you're feeling upset, or if you're feeling like just energy within you that needs to move, take a look at it. Where is it coming from? What needs attention in your life? What is out of alignment? What isn't getting everything that it needs? If you just take a moment and really tap in there, then you might see that tending to that part of you can give you the clarity that you need and can bring you that peace that you may not be feeling. So many people think you have to be on pharmaceuticals to be okay. And I know there's a lot of controversy out there around this and misunderstandings. And I'll just say that doing the work goes a long way. And having support is critical in whatever way that works for you. So, anyway, small steps, one small change, take a different path, drive a different way to work, read a different magazine article, open a different book, call a friend that's been on your mind but you haven't talked to in a long time. Change your routine, one small thing. Try it and do a deep dive and really see, are there any areas that you want to be a little bit different in your life? And if so, how can you tend to those areas so your garden grows in the way that is a natural expression of who you are? Thank you so much for joining this adventurous day 6, low tide, coastal, mossy forest walk. One last view of where we are. I'm gonna enjoy the peace and head back to the cabin for a good workout, cold plunge and a hot shower, and making some dinner. I think I'm making a pumpkin curry tonight with moose loin. Should be delicious. Okay, talk to you soon.